Hi, Scorpio. Just pushing the camera back a little bit. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot, and I'm here to do your December 2020 tarot reading. This ad-free video is brought to you by Sagittarius. It's their time to send in their $25 contribution to the channel this annual, just one time annually, and it represents $1 per video I put out for their sign in a year. That's average. Probably put out more, but anyhow, they pay for their own videos, but they get to watch them all as well as you. So right now, you're watching this video uh, on behalf of, or because of Sagittarius. Look at that, Scorpio. Ace of Cups. You see that? Ace of Cups. So this is about being opening up emotionally, to yourself too. It's being very gentle, and tender, loving with yourself. So when you feel that way about yourself, you can be more open. You're not as guarded, you're not guarded and that sort of thing. So this tells me that they are ready to cut, my darling angels. Hope everybody had a nice birthday season. And I want to say, by the way, thank you very much, Scorpio, for your contributions last month in your birthday cycle. I really appreciate that. Really shows me that you support me and like what I do. Okay, I want to take a couple of cards. Let's move these down so you can see them. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doo. I'm going to put this Ace of Cups over here, and I want to take a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I love these cards. They're beautiful, and they have just a nice basic message. It's real basic, not complicated, right, Scorpio? Tell me, for Scorpio, what do they need to know right now? What do my Scorpio need to know? Ooh, wow, I love it. Look at that. New life. So, your birthday just happened. So, your new year has begun, right? Because this is when you were born. So, your new year has begun now. If you see, she's just being born, right? She's just cracked that egg. She's having a big yawn, and she's ready to, have a look at her new world, right? It's her world before was inside an egg, which is where we have been, inside an egg. And now, being able to have a look at your new world. Okay, let's see if there's another one in there. That is so cool. I love that. Um, yeah. So that could be, you know, I see that more on the end of the cycle. Oh, here and now. So very important to be present here and now, not in the past and not in the future. Not where have we been and not where are we going. It's where are we now? Okay. And it's, I like that you are keeping your doors open. Your what does it say on that flag? Yeah, now and here. Kind of staying put in the present, dealing with things day by day, right? Day by day. So isn't that interesting? So let's get to these cards. The High Priestess, Five of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Something is going to be revealed. There could be something, some sort of secret that you don't know about, or this person doesn't know about. Um, because you have the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is definitely speaking your mind. This is could be an argument, confrontation where you speak what's on your mind. It may not necessarily be good because I think you find out about something here. Something is revealed that you didn't know. Okay. And it's with the King of Swords. This could be an air sign around you, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person is keeping a watchful eye, I think, on you. But, he's really good at communication. He bases his moves and his on the facts and logic and what's sensible. He, he could be watching you or something. He may call you on something, or she, it could be a woman too, may call you on something they think they know or you think you know. Anyway, there's some sort of confrontation here because you call them out or they call you out on something that was unknown to you previously. Um, you got to trust your intuition here, okay, Scorpio? Don't get mind managed, okay? You need to trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something, trust it. It's probably right. But this person might try and mind manage you. Um, okay. You have the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is about getting together, watching your children play and feel happy at home. Wanting a happy home, happy life and family and all that sort of thing. It seems to me that maybe this may have needed to happen. This could have been happening the past little while. Maybe not just in one day. Maybe there's been disruption or confrontation. But I think there's something new developing here. I don't think, I think this is what you've been able to accomplish, perhaps, with this person or in the past, and you're very proud and very happy of it. But I think there's something new birthing here, something healing, healthy, like healthy, okay? And um I see that mandala. It also looks kind of like a dream catcher, you know? It's a spider's web. It's something very, it could be very sustainable, all right? Very sustainable. It's been long in thought. A mandala isn't just like I'll just doodle and make this, it's long in thought. So it could be very long sustaining offer. Okay. Wow. Four of Swords. So this is like being tucked away in a nest, up in your room, um, away from all the distractions, and really resting, mending your heart. All right. Um, you feel safe. It's a place you feel safe, tucked away, kind of thing. Um, I get the feeling you need to rest your soul or something too. Your soul. Knight of Pentacles. So, you got the same one as Sagittarius. I got to tell you right off the bat. The dead center card they had was Judgment as well. So, okay. So, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, Strength, and Ten of Pentacles. Now I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Sagittarius about this Judgment and the position of it dead center of your reading. So, you know, a lot of us, maybe all of us, have something very deep seated down deep, in the depths. And it's down there, and we haven't talked about it really, haven't thought about it much, because we weren't strong enough, well enough to deal with it yet. But now in your adult life, and you've had experiences and, all kinds of training and stuff in life, and so now it's going to come up because you're ready. You're strong enough to handle it now, to deal with it now. And so you're in the process of releasing that. And, it's not just a glass of water. It's not. It's a lot. There's a lot you got to go through to feel, because it's like you're submerged, right? Like I said, it's down deep, down deep. And so because you're strong enough now, you're ready to handle it and deal with it and kind of feel it and get rid of it, release it. This is about releasing that inner child, that old stuff that's been um, there in the pit of your stomach. Okay. So, and what you release is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big, big thing in healing. And sometimes the hardest person to forgive is ourselves, right? But anyway, so Four of Swords. So, like I said, up in your nest, resting, feeling safe, protected, healing your heart. Okay. Um, I also get the feeling like you could be mad at yourself. You could have beat yourself up for not listening to your intuition before. I think your intuition was niggling something at you and you weren't listening. Anyway, after your Four of Swords, after your rest, you're moving slowly toward a new path. You have all these experiences here behind you, and you know that you're moving forward. You're just about ready, but it's taking your time. This is taking your time. You don't want to rush it. You don't want to push it any faster than it should go. All right? Remember being here and now. So then, like I said, the Judgment, being able to release that deep thing that you're finally have dealt with, talked it, cried it, whatever you had to do, and are able to release that forgiveness, right? Forgive yourself too. your child. Um, could have something to do with this King of Swords too. There could be something you need to release regarding this person. This is something deep seated, okay? So, then there's the Strength card. In this card, I love this actual portrayal of the Strength card because to me, it says having the strength to be vulnerable, and to show that you're vulnerable, that you're weak, you're you're not strong and the rock that can handle anything. I've got some real weak spots, and I've messed up, and so this sort of vulnerability, but it takes a lot of strength to show that, and that our heart is very vulnerable. It takes a lot of strength to show that you know, you're you don't really want to feel like you have to protect yourself right now. You can admit I'm weak. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. It takes a lot of strength, I'm gonna tell you. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is your second 10 here, okay? It's also, you have 2 aces as well so far. So 10 of Pentacles, these 10s are completion. They are being able to succeed in these very areas. One is loving home and family. And this one is successful in, you know, your security and your stability, and you've been able to provide for yourself and possibly others, and now ready for a new cycle. This is ready for a new cycle. And here is your Ace of Pentacles to match this 10 of Pentacles, and look at that, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You're totally ready for a new cycle here, because it says that you've done it, you've achieved it, you got the certificate, right? So now what? The Star, the Knight of Swords, the Magician, the 10 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Look at that, another 10 and Ace matching. You got 3 of them. Talk about rebirth. Talk about renewal. I think there's some sort of dissension you're going to do. You're, oh boy. Like, and all these 10s are like right here, like this one, and this one. You're definitely going to be seeking a new path. You're going to, it's an end of a painful ordeal, okay, up here. First, hold on. Hold it. You start with the Star. And the Star is about having faith and hope with no proof or no evidence that things are going to work out. It's blind faith and blind hope, and just believing that something good has to come out of this, you know. I like it in some cards, it's about to open this chest. You have no idea what's in this chest. It looks like it's something, and you're hoping for, of course, gold, or 3 magic wishes or whatever. right? But it very possibly could be, mud or nothing, empty. Doesn't matter. You have all your hopes on that it's going to be something good. Okay? So, this is where your perception is, where your spirit and your soul is. Having faith. Okay? And it's very interesting because you go from the Knight of Pentacles, taking your time. I'm just going to take my time and I'll get there when I get there. On your way to this 10 of Pentacles, right? And then you have the Knight of Swords. And this is quite a different energy. This is getting on a motorcycle, which is one of the fastest things on wheels, and racing there to speak your mind, to find out the facts, to find the answer, to see what's it, to open the chest. I want to open that chest. I want to know. I've got to know. I want to know. I've got to. So this is very fast energy racing to get your answers. Okay. And then you have the Magician. And, the magician realizes that he is more powerful than he ever thought before. I didn't realize I'm the magician until now. Before you didn't really give yourself the credit for these abilities. And I'm talking about like a magician you can be like a master carpenter. You could be a master chef. Um, or it could be in the spiritual realm. It could be um but whatever you do, you have a knack for it. You're actually very good at a great many things, a great many more things than you've ever given yourself credit for. Okay? But I think there's this King of Swords. I think they've always seen you as this magician. It's just that you haven't seen you as it. And I think they're watching this happen before their very eyes. Um, but you are definitely going to see this. You're going to see, um, for one thing, you're, you will have sight. Okay, you will have sight. You will have, um, awareness of sensible awareness. You will have a clear mind. Okay, you will be clear in your heart. you know if you sit, it's not necessarily meditating, but it's very here and now, very um looking at things for what they really are, seeing through things, um, realizing your own natural abilities, and that have been mostly unused to this point. You might have dabbled in this and dabbled in that, but you really haven't accessed your all your talents and your skills, okay? But you may be called upon to do it now because I think you're realizing that all of this, you know, you are all of this. It's just that you're finally seeing it. So anyway, um, this is the thing, you're seeing it. You're not taking the punches. You're not feeling the pain. It's an end of a painful period. You know what I mean? You sure are never going to forget it. You it's been a long journey, right? Because, like I said, in this judgment, it could have been something that's been deep seated for a long time. So finally, this is just able to release it all and completely begin again. This is rebirthed very much. Um, and the very next card is the Ace of Swords. So talk about like seeing the light, um, and expanding, like really expanding your mind. You could get, well, like look at here. It's Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's definitely messages offered, and Ace of Cups. You are, I think a lot of it has to do with um, showing your vulnerabilities, um, having the strength to see your weaknesses. That's part of the magician's talent too, right? He knows where he's weak, and um, may enlist the help of others, because it's like, this isn't my best thing. Can you help me on this, Frodo? Or whoever. But so, you know, I really think this is communication. This is broad communication. I'm getting the feeling on a grand scale. Remember, I told you the mandala. This mandala is, it takes a long time to complete this. It's a huge vision. It's a huge vision here, okay? And then there's the giant mandala here. The it starts with this one dot. It was just the one dot, and oh my goodness, look what it's turned into. And successfully. So there is a vision here. It's very much about expansion. It's a very broad vision, and it's something big to do with the heart. It's something big to do with the heart. The two, you know, this is opening and sharing your heart here. Opening and sharing your heart could be somewhat about your weaknesses, our innocence, our vulnerability, you know, our vulnerability. Um, I think this is going to bring you full circle in some way, okay? And it is also going to make any ties you have, any relationships you have, stronger. Just like that, unbreakable. Okay? Whew, this has been really strong, Scorpio. Oh, let me know in the comments. I read them all and I appreciate it all so much and your support. Like I said, this ad-free video is brought to you by Sagittarius this month. It's their birthday and time to send in their $25 contribution. Thank you so much to all you who contributed. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's all free and it also helps me a lot. I really appreciate that too. And I'll talk to you soon. Very exciting. Bye now.